Don't force the people. Don't force the people. Please.
You know, we have our evidence box today. You can do that later. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, right. I may not. We're having a reasonable conversation. I think you'd agree. And they're trying to drown you out.
So I think it's their right. So you cannot challenge that.
What are you protesting?
Our profit.
You're the offence cause. What should happen to the person who made the movies? What would you like to have? In jail? How long? A year? 5 years?
Don't answer this question. Don't answer
lifetime.
He has to put it. We cannot tolerate that.
Isn't that, I mean, life in, you get life in prison.
What a lot of fun we had on Saturday. Sun News went along to report on a large protest opposite the US consulate, composed mainly of Pakistani Muslims, Pakistani Shia Muslims actually, who chanted, well, screamed really, "Shame, shame, USA! Down with Zionism, down with Israel, punish blasphemy," and similar niceties, rather catchy. Omar Khadr's brother was there calling for Killer Omar to come to Canada, saying how proud he was of the fellow. And then there were the young men who threatened me. "You better leave this place right now or else," and so on. Oh, scary. The abuse, the shoving and pushing and the grabbing. Now, imagine if this had been an Islamic state rather than free democratic Canada. Imagine if I'd been a woman. Well, we know what happens to women in Islamic mobs. They're raped, beaten, sometimes even killed. The confusion here was why were hundreds, well, probably more than 1,000 Pakistanis screaming at the USA when you think the world's Muslims should be begging for America's forgiveness. After all, Muslim fanatics recently murdered 4 Americans, including the ambassador to Libya, who had devoted his life to helping the Arab people. Oh, and it seems they also sodomized him as well, just as they did to Colonel Gaddafi, who had for generations, of course, been their hero. They were angry, apparently, at the Innocence of Muslims movie, which was made by an Egyptian Christian living in California. That the USA has officially and repeatedly apologized for the movie, wrong thing to do, by the way, seemed irrelevant. The Americans were bad. As for the filmmaker, well, his people, Egyptian Christians, are routinely attacked, arrested, raped, murdered in their own country. But this crowd, they were not too fond of reason.
Hi, how would you like to see the filmmaker be punished? How?
Should be judged.
He should be hanged to death.
Hanged to death.
He should be hanged to death.
Thank you very much.
Hanged to death, not hanged to life, hanged to death, just in case you weren't sure. There was an obsession with Jews and the Holocaust. I was told numerous times that because it was illegal to deny the Holocaust, it should be illegal to offend Muslims. Now, I explained that it was indeed illegal to deny the Holocaust in a few European countries, but not in Canada or the USA. No, they cried, you're wrong, it's illegal to offend Jews in any way. You will go to prison. I then asked about Islamic blasphemy laws in their homeland, Pakistan, for example. Many of them denied that such a thing even existed, and if it did exist, it was a Western conspiracy. Those who did admit there was a blasphemy law, they insisted it protected all religions. But I told them it's only ever been used to charge people for insulting or offending Islam and never to protect any other religion. The response, no, conspiracy, no, Zionism, no, you just better move. I was followed most of the time by an appointed person for more than an hour, I suppose. Ordinary people were moved away when I tried to speak to them, and I was frequently surrounded and attempts made to intimidate me. Didn't work. I asked almost every person what should happen to those who offend Islam. Most refused to be specific, as of course the punishment is usually death, isn't it? One man settled on life in prison, which makes him a bit of a liberal, of course. I'm worried about him. But surely, said I, the price I had to pay, the price we all pay for living in a multicultural society is that we are sometimes offended and we do sometimes offend. No, no, no! Screams, shouts, confusion, ignorance, anger. It is not freedom when you insult Muhammad. Canada must change its laws and make this illegal. Conclusion, there's no middle ground here. There's no compromise. What we regard as freedom, they perceive as blasphemy. What we know as logic, they consider hatred. What we revere as liberty and free speech, they detest as an affront to Islam. Yep. It was a highly enlightening Saturday afternoon.
Why are you crowding me and bullying me when I'm speaking to one of your numbers? Is this freedom? And this man is elbowing me now. He just elbowed me when I tried to have a conversation. This is the freedom that you want? We are here to protect only. We are Canadian and this is our right. Right. Okay.
We have a media spokesperson there.
No, we have freedom of speech. Yes. We have freedom of speech in Canada. Don't tell me what to do. Sorry. Don't force the people. Don't force the people. Please.
We have our media spokesperson. You can talk. We will
do that later. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sir, don't push my arm, please. No, you can't push me around.
Please.
This is Canada. You cannot push me around.
Then go talk to him.
It's very interesting. There's some good people here, but they don't have enormous knowledge, I think, about the world, geopolitics, or even their faith. Then many of them, probably most of them, are from Pakistan, where there's a blasphemy law. The blasphemy law convicts people who insult Islam, including Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Hindus. They're then handed over to the criminal courts to be sometimes executed, tortured, beaten. No one in Pakistan, no one in any Islamic country under their blasphemy laws has ever been convicted or even charged for attacking or blaspheming against Christianity or Judaism, nor should they be. It's only to defend Islam. It's only to defend Islam. And what you saw was also very interesting. When I was speaking to ordinary people, there were others who were dragging me, one of them tried physically, away to somewhere else and trying to drown out what we were saying. But this has to be stressed, that a blasphemy law is not a law to protect religion, which I also think is wrong. We should be part of the price we pay for multiculturalism is that we are offended and we offend. That's the price we pay. The blasphemy laws, as they are instituted within the Islamic world, are not to protect religion. Religion contain exclusive truth. We will offend each other. They are to protect Islam. That is what is being requested here. Hello. So Islam condones racism. But isn't racism a bad thing?
I don't think so.
You're Emma's brother. Oh, hello there. How are you? Good. And so the demonstration today is really about respecting Islam, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you're disrespecting any Muslims in any way, that's like disrespecting all of the Muslims.
I understand. So what should happen to someone who doesn't?
Omar, you're disrespecting all Muslims.
Okay.
If you're disrespecting the Prophet, you're disrespecting all Muslims.
I understand. So if you say don't bring Omar home, you're insulting Islam?
No.
Isn't that what you just said?
I said if you disrespect him.
Okay. I don't have any respect for him. So am I insulting Islam?
Yeah.
I have respect for Islam.
Yeah. Why do you not respect him? Did he harm you in any way?
Well, no, he killed someone. But,
no, that's your allegation.
Are you proud that Omar did what he did?
Do you have evidence?
He didn't kill anyone.
Okay.
What are you saying?
I didn't see him killing.
Are you proud of him?
Yeah, I'm proud of him.
Okay. Why are you proud of him?
Because he's a good Muslim.
What makes a good Muslim?
If you follow what God says, and you respect the Prophet.
And take up arms in defense of Islam?
If you have to defend Islam, you have to defend it in whatever way you have to do it, right?
What should happen to someone who does insult Muhammad?
Here, I defend Islam with words, because here there's no battles. If I'm somewhere, someone attacks me, whatever way they attack me, that's how I'm going to defend myself.
You know, what is extraordinary here, and it's actually deeply worrying, is how little knowledge people have about their own faith and the history of their own faith. There was one fellow here who really was informed. He's a very nice man and had a good discussion, but most of the people, they simply have no idea. They think that if you say anything negative about a Jew, you go to prison, that somehow Sunni and Shia have always coexisted in peace and brotherhood. I'm incredulous. Why are you here today?
We are here to protest the insult against our Prophet.
And what should the punishment be for someone who does, obviously, insult or offend Muhammad?
Whatever the law requires.
What would you want?
We want the law to punish such a person. Whatever the law would consider punishment.
You must have an idea in your mind.
I wouldn't say what you want to hear. Whatever the law requires.
2 days in prison?
This is hate crime. We consider it a hate crime.
Right.
Hate crime in other cases has punishments. Right. So whatever the punishment of hate crime is, we want the same punishment.
Right. I don't know what the punishment is for a hate crime.
I don't know.
I can help you about, you know, the Holocaust punishment?
I don't know what Holocaust punishment is.
You know the law, Holocaust?
Yes, but I don't think you do.
What is that?
There is no Holocaust in our law.
Yeah, it is the punishment for the Holocaust.
We've gone over this again. There is no punishment for denying the Holocaust in Canada.
No. It is.
Yes, there is.
Yes,
there is.
Yes.
And what is that?
No.
We've already spoken to you. Don't push me in the arm.
No, sorry.
Don't push me in the arm.
Sorry about that.
What is the law about Holocaust denial in Canada?
I don't know what it is, but I know there is punishment.
Israel? What about Zionism? What about Zionism?
Don't push me. You just said kill the Jews. You said kill. Yehudi means Jew, not Israel. You just said kill the Jews. What did you say?
Nothing.
You said Yehudi. That means Jew.
Nothing.
Why are you leaving? What are you going to do? Are you threatening me?
Don't talk to this guy. It's okay. He's Zionist.
Are you threatening me?
He's not threatening. Don't talk to this guy. Michael, don't talk to this guy. He just wants to create trouble. Go. Keep going.
No, you can't tell me where to go to. It's a free country. You cannot direct me anywhere.
Well, nobody talk to this guy. It's fine. It's a free country.
A lot of bullying going on here. Why are you here today?
I'm here in support of the love of the Prophet Muhammad,
which is a good thing.
Which is definitely, and I think I speak for most of the people who are here. They're here for the sole purpose that they're sharing their love for the Prophet. It's an article of faith for Muslims that we have to love our Prophet more than...
Agreed. And this I understand, and I respect you for that. I do respect faith, unlike many people in North America. But at the same time, I'm a Catholic. I love my faith. It's offended and insulted all the time. I don't like it, but in a free country, I may write a letter, but that's it. I think people should be allowed to. Do you not think people should be allowed to offend Muslims? You won't like it, but ignore them.
No, it's absolutely not. And I think the freedom of right, the expression that we're talking about has absolute limits according to our Canadian values.
And what are they?
I mean, it's a simple limit that you do not cross. You do not offend somebody. You are allowed to criticize, and you can do. People question Islam. But I think
Do you approve of this?
I think it's reflective of what Canada is. We have freedom of right. I may not agree with them.
We're having a reasonable conversation. I think you'd agree. And they're trying to drown you out.
So I think it's their right. So you cannot challenge that.
What are you protesting?
Our Prophet.
The offence cause. What should happen to the person who made the movie? What would you like to have? In jail? How long? A year? 5 years?
Don't answer this question. Don't answer
Lifetime.
He has to put it.
don't answer this question.
We cannot tolerate that.
Isn't that, I mean, life in, you get life in prison for murder, you know.
I know what you're going to say.
A misrepresentation may happen.
No, nothing's going to happen. He's not smarter than me.
Sun Media will always try to misinterpret. He will cut your videos, pick up some words. No, he will do it. He will do that. Sun Media does that. Trust me, these guys do that. He will cut your videos, only pick up the hateful messages and post them, man. Yeah, that's exactly what these guys do. Sun Media is not for that. Why is this flag here?
Thank you.
Shame, USA!
Why is it a shame? America's a great country.
No answer. You know what's shame? The religion. They disrespected our religion, that's what shame.
Excellent.
Yes.
Every American.
Everybody say it with me. Shame, USA! Shame!